y'all, it's India Rose with the Pearl Girls. If you've just watched my last video, you know I am here in Pearl City overlooking Pearl Harbor, which used to be full of pearls until they were essentially buried. Now they were overfished as well, but buried by the mud and silt that ran down into the harbor. Literally just smothered those oysters there. But that was not the end of oysters and pearls coming from Hawaii. No way. There was an explorer, I'm going to check my date, 1927. An explorer in 1927 found pearls off of the Pearl and Hermes Reef, about 1,000 miles north of Oahu. So he discovered a huge oyster bed, and woohoo, we're back in action. We got oysters and we've got pearls. Literally in 3 years, they completely overfished. They took 100 tons of oysters. I think that came to 150,000 individual oysters. They were different. They were different from the oysters here. So here we had the Pinctada radiata, which is a smaller oyster. Well, over at the Pearl and Hermes Reef, they have the big Pinctada margaritifera, much bigger oyster shell. So they discovered those oysters, probably got out of that whole haul of oysters, they got about a quart of pearls, and only a handful of them were actually super fine pearls. But so they pretty much exhausted that source. So by 1930, so we had pretty much exhausted the oyster beds here in Pearl Harbor by 1840. By 1930, the other pearls came from Hawaii. But to this day, it's hard to find a pearl from Hawaii. That's so sad. All right, this is India Rose. I'll be sharing more soon. Okay, bye.